The trophy is here. It's on display. So there's a picture there with it. You can stand right next to it. So if you haven't yet, you're on. Good morning, all of you tuning into the H1 Unlimited live stream. Appreciate your patience. We're at Lake Guntersville, sitting here on the beach. Sorry again for getting the stream up relatively late, but we've been fighting winds all morning, and white caps on the race course right now. The weather is sort of hit and miss here in Guntersville. Pop-up thunderstorms seem to pop up at the wrong time, but we will get to some earlier action and some free boats that went out and tested the race course, and we will show you that here. So this was Brian Perkins headed onto the course. As you can see, the pits are a bit far away from the race course, about a mile away across the other side of the lake, across the causeway. We are looking right now west from the east shore where the start-finish line is and where the vendors and everybody are set up. So Brian gets up on plane and starts to make his way over to the other side of the race course. Coming on the front stretch, he's testing it out. Again, the white caps hitting the front of the sponsons. And actually turns in on the GP course because the top end of the race course, the turn 1 entrance and exit pins, were actually pushed up against the causeway towards the town of Guntersville. The entrance and exit pins are again 12 feet tall, and they create a lot of sail, so they were dragging the anchors of the buoys down towards the causeway and actually hitting the causeway, so they had to retrieve those. And Brian heads up the backstretch here. And the drivers didn't spend too much time. It was the 21 first one out with Brian Perkins. Daryl Strong presents Payne West Insurance. First one out, and then behind him was Cal Phipps, the Gadsden, Alabama-based boat, a Chase Building Group, U-27. Charlie Wiggins bringing the boat out to Alabama, the hometown favorite this weekend if we get some boats on the course. But again, it comes down the front stretch right in front of his radio man, his dad, and the O'Farrells across the start-finish line. And so it's not favorable conditions here in Alabama. Right now, as you're watching this replay again on our H1 Unlimited live stream here on YouTube, thanks for tuning in wherever you may tune in from, the app, the Facebook page. We'll have a link on there, the h1unlimited.com website, and of course here on youtube.com. The YouTube channel will go live with updates throughout the weekend whenever we have boats on the water. So here's the 27, the Wiggins racing boat, trying to find his course, and there it takes the backstretch to the front stretch around the green GPW course markers. Right now, the drivers are here on the east shore where the start-finish line is, meeting and greeting the fans, giving the fans up close and personal talk with their drivers, have their drivers introduce themselves, and we've had great hospitality all weekend here down in Alabama. The fans are really anxious to see a boat on the water, and we're anxious to put some boats on the water and have some qualifying runs and and get some boats here at top speed and show Guntersville, Alabama what H1 Unlimited looks like and what all of you out there watching know and love about H1 Unlimited. So after the 27 was Jimmy Shane in the U1 Miss Home Street. He actually attempted, as he rounded this buoy up at the lower end of the race course, exiting turn 2, attempted to get some timing runs at 80 miles an hour, but again, as he came up to the top end of the race course, past the start finish line and up to turn 1, the entrance and exit buoys were not there. They were up against the causeway, and so he had to take the GP turn, as he does right here, and head back to the other side, which was the pit area.
So as he heads back to the pit area now.
So that was the opening test session, if you could call it that. A couple boats going around and testing the conditions and just coming to the conclusion that it was too rough. So again, we will keep you updated here on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you go follow the new Instagram, H1 Unlimited, or H1 Hydroplanes Instagram. And we will provide updates about when we are going to get boats on the water. Qualifying is still tentatively scheduled for 3 o'clock Central Daylight Time. That's 1 o'clock back in Seattle on the Pacific Time Zone, and 4 o'clock on the Eastern Seaboard. So again, the qualifying is still scheduled for 3 o'clock for later this afternoon. So we will try to get that to you. If not, we will let you know if anything changes. Again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking with us, and we'll try to get some boats on the water as soon as we can.